It's Jeff with Hodgepodge Hoosiers. I had to replace the broken gear shift when I bought it. This was actually broke off, and I bought a new one and put on it. I believe I got that from Amazon, I'm pretty sure. But anyhow, I didn't video that because I had never in my life ever done that before. If I had it to do over, I probably would have, because it actually wasn't that bad. But it is a job to do. So if you ever do it, be prepared to take all this loose and all this loose. And then this whole panel comes off. There's screw down here, and there's screws back in there, and all these screws underneath the column comes off, and there's a screw over here for this panel, and then the top's got clips in it of this gray one. But I plugged it in. I found the plug back here, and I've got a real long pair of needle nose, and they come in really handy on this particular adventure. I checked it out, the overdrive off and on, all that works good, so we're good to go on it. My order finally came in from Rock Auto. I got new plug wires, plugs, rotor cap, and rotor. So I think that's probably the next project on it. I'm hoping that I have a dead plug or something, because it's missing pretty bad. I drove it down to the next thing I want to talk about. I drove it down to my local tire shop. I actually run onto these Goodyear Wrangler tires, and if you'll notice real close, they are basically new. I've been looking for a set. I've been pricing new, and of course new is very expensive. And I run onto these, and the guy took my offer. I got them relatively little less than half price, and then I had to go have them put on. That's something I don't do, is break down tires and all that. What I should have done is probably took one down at a time and that way I could have cleaned my rims and done all that. But I was kind of in a hurry, and if you'll notice the truck now, it's kind of extremely dirty on top of all that rust. But anyway, I followed a salt truck back home, so you know what that means. There went my wax job. But anyhow, I'm going to get started tonight under the hood, and I'll be back. All right, here we go. I got some of my tools out. I never get all of them because you never know what all you're going to need. And I don't have a wire puller, but I'm going to replace the wires anyway. So first thing we're going to do here, we're going to take one of these out. I usually just replace one at a time, and then that way I don't get nothing mixed up. Interesting. AC Delco in a Ford pickup. Doesn't really look that bad, but one of many to replace. All right, let me look in my book here to check the gap on these. As you guys know, I'm not left-handed, but I just can't hardly get my right hand in there right now. I got a Ford book here, but I couldn't find the gap in it. I'm sure it's in there. It's one of them Ford manual books, and it's extremely thick. And I flat can't find it in there, so we just Googled it. It said the average is 0.42 to 0.46, so I went 0.44 on the plug. So, I bought all Motorcraft. I don't know if that's necessity or not, but I figured since I have a mist problem, I'm going to take all the questionable things out, so I put all Ford stuff back. I figure why take a chance if I've already got a problem anyway, so. I'm just going to replace the wire when I replace the plug. I don't know. It's just easier for me to do it that way. Like I said, I got that book there, but I can't find diddly in that book. There. All right, there's the first one. I'm having to stand on my short little step ladder to reach down in here because I can't reach down in there. I may have to take this extension off. I don't know, people, you tell me. It don't look that bad to me. But, I'm going to replace them anyhow. That right there, almost. I don't know. Either way. Alright. Alright, now we're just going to make sure the, yeah, they're pre-gapped. They should be right, but I always like checking them. Let me grab my short. Extension. I don't know why, but it ain't wanting to start back in there. Doesn't help any that I can't see. I don't know what's going on. There we go. I just couldn't see. All right, that's two of them. You guys kind of get the idea. If I'm just going to replace each plug and each wire as I go, and then I'll be back when I get about done. Back with the first one in the front on the passenger side. Honestly, off the top of my head, I don't know what number that is, and I don't know if you can see that. But look at that spark plug gap. So I know for sure that ain't even close to where it should be. So that's definitely and could be an issue. Anyway, I wanted to show that, and we'll keep going. All right, guys, it's next day for me, same time for you basically. I'm gonna take the this off and put the rotor in the cab on, or at least try. And I also sorry about jumping in front. I still ain't got this camera deal figured out, and my camera woman is busy inside, so we're gonna wing this today. But I'll scoot you over here, hopefully, where you guys can see what we're doing. From past experience for myself, the easiest way that I know to do this without getting the firing order all messed up is to take the old one, this is the rotor. I probably ought to go ahead and get that out of the package and get ready for that. Anyway, take this cap, make sure it's turned right. It's this way. Okay, and then we're gonna, it's just a vent cap, so that part don't matter. What we gotta watch is I think that gotta figure this out for sure, but I think that goes on the right side. I'm not real sure. I gotta figure this out. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, alright, it'll only go one way because of this. I don't know if you guys can see or not. I hope you can. It'll go like that. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to take these off, all the ones on the driver's side. We're going to take them off, hopefully. Skipping that one. The coil wire, we know where that goes. I'm not too concerned about that at the moment. This one goes, skip one and put there. And then this one goes on the other side of that one. And this one, 1, 2, 3, all the way across. 2, 3, all the way across. So it'll go here. Okay, now the one that's left, which is this, I'm gonna stick up front so I know it goes there. This one goes all the way across. And then we've got the back two. I'm going to stick that one there and that one there. And very carefully remove this one. Okay. Now we're going to put this one on. That one goes there. This one goes there. That one goes there. And this one went all the way across. I would like to, I'm hoping I can squeeze that, push that back in there and get that back up underneath there though. I don't like it going across that far. Yeah, there we go. Squeeze back underneath this one wire and come around this way, and there we go. All right, the rotor and the cap is on. Now man, I hope that'll reach. It almost don't look like it will. It will though. I'm gonna have to walk around behind you guys and plug it in from over here. Can't reach it. There. All right, I think everything's back. So that's how you change it. The rotor and the cap. Just wanted to bring you guys along to show you, along with the plugs and the wires. So we'll see how it does. We'll fire it up here in a little while and see if it runs any better. I don't know. I'll hook the air breather and stuff back up. Matter of fact, I'll grab it right now. Sneak back here around you. Not easy on a straight one. Just stay on it. All right. Sneak back here around you one more time. Hook the breather hose back up to the oil fill. Tighten her down. And there you have it. Everything's tight and back in place. And I'll fire it up here after a while and bring you guys back along and see if it runs any better. So here it is running, and as you can see with the engine shaking, I think you guys can see that. I'll raise you up here. You can almost hear a little clicking noise or something.
help. I'll take it out on it. I'll take it for a drive to be sure, but the way that motor's still vibrating and shaking around, I'd say we still got a problem. So if you have any ideas, by all means, please send me a message or even leave a comment. I personally don't even know for sure what else to do next. I'm not a mechanic. I don't claim to be a mechanic. But I can do, you know, some of the mechanic work that much more than this on the motor-wise side of things. I'm not sure. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. It almost sounds like you can almost hear something. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll be back. Thanks.